What's going on, guys? So I thought I'd do a fun little thing where I showed you my favorite quests, side quests that is. So for the first one here, we're going to go through a little mini quest involving a house that you get to keep when you're done, because technically you are buying it. So first place you want to go is in Anvil, my favorite town, and then go to the Count's Arm Inn. And you should find a guy over here.
Hello. You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil. It's unbelievable. Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel.
5,000 gold.
Excellent. Here's the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. I hope you enjoy your new home. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
Alright, so if you're unfamiliar with buying property in Oblivion, 5,000 gold is super cheap. As long as you're not considering those that you can get for free with DLCs and whatnot. 5,000 gold is a steal. So let's go check out our new abode. So here's the main gate to Anvil. If you just take a left, it will be the secluded one right here next to the mermaid water pond and the chapel where you can start the crusade side quests. Right here. It's really pretty. Oh gosh, yeah, lousy neighbors. Maybe that's why it's so cheap. But yeah, you got, if I remember right, there's some plants that you could pick, but maybe it's upstairs. Morning glories. But yeah, it's over here by itself. It's large. It's just a really nice spot. I've arrived at the new house in Anvil. Looks like the place may need some work, but it was a great deal and I could not pass it up. I can now make myself at home. Yeah, it's rough. It's been roughed up. But downstairs here we got, you know what, I'm gonna wait and do a tour till after we're done with the quest, because right now it is a wreck. There's the basement. I had a lot of fun decorating all of this. How do I get to the... oh, here we go. Little balcony over here is awesome. Where's it at? Here we go. It's in the study. You got your own study area and a little balcony to look off at, or a quick exit. Nope, nope. Let's see. Ah, here's the bedroom. Let's take us a quick little nap. And oh, gee golly, we're under attack. Whoops. Here. It's haunted. I was awakened by ghosts that attacked me as I slept. As I awoke, I thought I heard a crash from downstairs. I should investigate. Alright. Luckily, we already know where the basement is. Aha! Here we go. So, sorry, it took me a few minutes to figure out what was going on here. Went downstairs, couldn't find anything except for that sealed barrier. But as soon as I walked in the living room here, there's a jar. Let's see. Skeletal hand. Here we go, scrap from Lorgren's diary. I found a skeletal hand next to a page from a diary. The diary makes mention of a secret room in the house that only a true-blooded Benaris can open. I'm going to need to talk to Vinland about this. I may have to ask around town to find out where he's gone. Blood dampens the earth. Alright. Now we're going to keep that, I think. Oh shoot. More ghosts.
You are the toast of Anvil, my friend. It may be... As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. Bye.
Making his way to the Imperial City. Alright, we've made our way to the Elven Garden District, to the King and Queen Tavern.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City. So, you think I'm responsible? I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it. Lorgren Beneris was a strange old man, always dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy. He became obsessed, and decided that by using necromancy, he could prolong his own life. The dark arts contained in the tome called for him to dig up the recently deceased in the nearby crypts under the cathedral. When it was discovered that he did this, the Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took minutes to decide. Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Beneris Manor and slew Lorgren. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed. You are the first person to set foot inside in a long time. According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor, and I can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances. I'll meet you in Anvil at the Count's Arms. From there, we'll try to lift the curse together. I'll see you in Anvil.
Bye now.
Good to know.
Take care.
I was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor? Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
Bye.
All right. We've arrived at the manor. We must proceed cautiously to the secret room's entrance and prevent any harm from befalling us if the curse is to ever be lifted from this place.
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
Yeah, right. Okay, that was a little crazy.
Lead on. I hope that whatever's behind... As soon as this opens, I'm leaving.
He ran off, leaving me to clean up the mess. It's up to me and me alone to investigate what's behind the mysterious portal. Ooh. Oh, this looks so nice.
And I desire the chance to atone for my sins. done to the people of Anvil, the horrible, unspeakable acts I've committed, demand repentance. Garrael was justified in his actions. Slaying me was the only way to stop the madness. I have accepted that fate. Now, so I may make my final peace with the Nine, please rejoin my hand to my body. Only then, when I am complete, will this eternal nightmare end.
After touching the altar, I heard the voice of Lorgren Benerus. He said that he wished to atone for his past.
It never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate. You've assisted me in completing the very thing Garrael and his cabal sought to prevent all those years ago. My ascension to immortality. Last time I clashed with mortals, I underestimated their power. I shall not repeat that mistake twice. I live again.
Oh. Nice. Completing the skeleton was a ruse, and Lorgren rose from the dead. I had no choice but to destroy him. With his destruction, the curse of Benerus Manor was lifted. I should return to the Council Arm and speak to Velwyn. Awesome. Didn't he not have a staff? There it is. Staff of Flame. Nothing too crazy. Ah, yes, the tome. We have the Tome of Unlife. It's just a book of pure necromancy. Then we have our another study here. Evil ritual things everywhere. Ritual symbols. An altar. This is the perfect house for a necromancer, because you have a whole necromancer area right beneath your house in the basement, hidden. And a secret door. Look at that. That's just epic. You can't hardly...
I'm sorry for running away like that, but fear got the best of me. I'm glad you talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business. Excellent work, my friend. May the manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more. Farewell.
And there we have it. After we complete the quest and we arrive back after talking to Benerus, we have a nice, beautiful furnished house now. Let's wait until daytime to check it out. Okay, a little bit brighter, not much. But yeah, we got us a little dining for two area here, complete with all of our furnishings and food and whatnot. A bookshelf. I guess this would be the dining area here. Oh, there's still ectoplasm in the house. What the heck? Well, I thought that would disappear. Apparently it doesn't. So make sure you kill them in good places, or else you're going to have to deal with that. Alright, what else we got here? This is to the outside balcony. Here's our study I mentioned previously, but it's much nicer now with a snack on the table. Here's your shed, drawers. This is where I always kept my goodies. Nice little balcony area. And yeah, that's it. I think the basement's still the same as it was when we left. And there we have it. Nice little balcony area. Yeah, here's the morning glories I was thinking of. They grow on the side of the house here. It's awesome. And in about 20 minutes, maybe faster, you can have the nicest manor in Anvil for only 5,000 gold. And it comes with a necromancer secret basement, which is awesome. That's it. That's one of my top favorite quests. Now, on to the next one. Alright, for our next quest here, we are in the Imperial City waterfront. So,
It's over. That giant demon, the dragon, what happened? Have we won?
I can't stand it when they talk while I'm talking. So over here we have the pirate ship, and just to the right of it, there's a inn ship, or a ship tavern, whatever you want to call it. It's called the Bloated Float.
What can I do for you?
Do not fear. I will assist you.
Alright, we're
Well
going to talk
met.
to Ormil here.
Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil. There's a room, all right, and a fine room it is. Yours for the night for only 10 gold.
What a deal.
A wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left.
However I
Farewell.
can.
Take us a little nap. An unexpected voyage. I've awakened to find the Bloated Float has somehow put to sea with myself on board. I need to find the owner and discover what's happened.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands. What? I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she has the owner. So that leaves you. Now I'll ask again. Who are you?
I'm a member of your gang.
There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky. When we formed the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies and tell me what you're doing here. Then perhaps my sword. That's the best you can do. What's the matter? Getting tired?
Sorry, Lynch. I kind of liked you. I've killed the thief named Lynch. Apparently, he's a member of some group calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the Bloated Float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the Bloated Float's bouncer in the storage room. I should search his body and see if there's a key. Well, I see there's a glass longsword. Alright. Let's check out Lynch's instructions. Make your way to the bottom deck of the ship, secure all the rooms there, make sure you don't disturb Minx, so she's to be left alone to do her assignment. Remember, after the ship is scuttled, we'll meet back in Breville. Or Bravel, I've heard people call it. In 3 days, make sure you destroy this note after you memorize it. He did not do that. Alright, there's the tavern, storage room.
Thank you for freeing me. I'm Graman Gromarad, the bloated float's bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours. I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves the Blackwater Brigands stormed the ship. They took myself and Ormel, the float's owner, hostage and put the ship to sea. I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves. Good luck. You'll need it.
Alright, well, let's travel up deck.
Ho there, where do you think you're going? Celine's not going to like this one bit. I wasn't to be disturbed.
Lynch sent me up here.
Lynch sent you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine? What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. You bested Lynch. I always knew he was out of practice. Oh well, I suppose it's up to...
There's a way, if you do the dialogue correctly.
Let's get this over with.
Alright, let's go back here and try a different audio. Alright, this time we'll try to say something different.
Ho there, where do you think you're... Lynch sent you up here? You are a liar. Lynch, I swear, you...
Oh, well, never mind. I guess there's no way past this lady. Killed the second thief. This one's a dark elf named Minx. Seems like these thieves are using strange code names. The only useful bit of advice I discovered is that their leader seems to be named Celine. I should search her belongings for anything of use, then make my way to the top deck.
Nice work.
Dude, you're creepy. Something tells me this is not where I need to be. But look at this. It's the only mission in Oblivion where you can go out to sea. It's just cool. Oh, hello.
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet? Orders? Celine didn't tell me about this, and I don't remember her taking on someone else to help us find the Golden Galleon. When did all this happen? Liar! We never met yesterday. You're an intruder!
Oh, well, what? I misspoke.
May the... Order? When did all... Damn that woman. She promised a 4-part split when we recovered the Golden Galleon. She never said anything about splitting it 5 ways.
She said when we got back to the safe house in Breville, we would divide the loot after she fenced the damn thing. Do Lynch and Minx know about this?
Side note, I knew it was Breville, but I hear all the YouTubers and people online calling it Bravo.
Well, since they're out of the way, if I kill you, that means Celine and I split the take 2 ways. This heist is getting better and better.
Well, it's starting to look like there's no way to negotiate your way out of this.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Yeah! Whoa!
Slain another thief. This one was a large Norm named Wraith. He was guarding the ship's wheel. He mentioned that they hijacked the bloated float to recover something called the Golden Galleon. I'll take that.
Top deck. Sounds like the coast is clear, so I'll make my way up to the ship's wheel.
Alright, I'm working on it, buddy.
Be cautious. Their leader sounds dangerous.
How'd you get in here? Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not talk to anybody. Who are you? There's no cook on board the bloated float.
I thought it was believable.
How'd you get in here? Roth? We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was... Wrong, fool.
Oh my goodness.
How'd you get in here? Roth? What? Can no one in this gang keep things secret? I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated float as well.
To find the Golden Galleon.
How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house. No one will find us there. Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the inn rooms before we departed. You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch?
I killed them all.
Impossible. You defeated the 3 of them alone? I'm humbled by your skill, and fear that assaulting you would lead to my own quick demise. Please accept my surrender. Here's my blade. Please, no treasure is worth my life. The bloated float is yours.
1 black water blade added to inventory. Absorb fatigue on strike. That's a good one. It doesn't look that nice, but it's a good sword nonetheless.
I've already surrendered. What more do you want?
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I feared that I'd be thrown to the slaughterfish. You've already got the room. If you get Selena safely locked up, I can tell you all I know. Thank goodness. Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port.
Alright. I'm also over encumbered. There we go. Well, come on, Celine. Celine is now safely locked inside a room in the inn deck. I should return to Ormil and let him know so we can finally get the ship home.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough. She's lucky I didn't have her tossed overboard.
Now where is this golden galleon, I wonder? I don't think there is one, if I remember right.
Now that Celine is locked... Every time I feel much... Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They hijacked the bloated float because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story. I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the previous owner hid within this very vessel. It was to be a statuette made completely of gold. At the time, the idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the lore would draw more curiosity seekers and adventurers looking for the treasure. What could the harm be if while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story. Well, obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't want to have their blood on my hands. Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks. Please, go get some rest.
This ship doesn't move till I know that Ormil's safe.
Okay.
You're awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I suppose you're wondering what I did with Celine. The authorities at the Imperial City took her off the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for her capture. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here, of course.
Right on. 225.
Yes. The float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of... Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. Had to gut the whole thing to make room, but kept it seaworthy. All the furnishings were built inside the ship, since they were too big to be carried on board. Spared no expense. Farewell, my friend.
Hello.
And there we go. It's like nothing ever happened. The really short mission there gives you a really good sword that absorbs fatigue, which is the same thing I did to my primary sword. Absorb fatigue on strike, 20 points. And this one, I think I'm level 13. This one does also 20 points. 5 seconds, so it's actually better. It'll drain them down really quick. It has 50 uses, and my primary has... I'm not sure. I think less. Looks like less when it's full. Yeah, really, really good sword. Fun little mission, really short. Takes you out to sea. There's a little puzzle remembering the information to get her to surrender. I don't know if you get a reward money-wise if you kill her, but I think you get the sword either way. But yeah, guys, it's also another favorite mission of mine. On to the next one. Alright guys, and now for the final quest of this video, so it's not insanely long. We are in the Shivering Isles, Crucible, the Crucible half of New Sheath. Okay, and as soon as you come here, there will be one of the NPCs walking around, and he'll whisper to you to come to him.
Hey, you! Come over here. I've got to ask you something. Something important. Shh, just come over here. I have a proposition for you. Best not to talk about it here. Meet me at the sewer grate, northeast of the Sher Gorath statue. Come after dark. Come alone.
They're going at it at the Fight Club. Alright, it's after dark, buddy.
Hello. Ah, I'm glad you came. So, are you interested in earning some loot? Great. There's a simple task. Yes, a simple task that you must perform. This life, it's too painful. Everywhere I look, I see death, dying, and decay. When I dream, I see a world without sunshine. I'm constantly on the verge of retching up, or falling asleep, or screaming at someone who doesn't deserve it. I'm just so fed up with it all. I need your help. I need you to send my soul away from this world. You must kill me. Have you seen those miserable souls on the Hill of Suicides? Do you think that that kind of existence is any better than this? No. You must kill me. I don't necessarily want to see it coming, and I want to die here in the city so all these people finally believe me. I wish they were nicer. You probably want to do it without spectators, though, so you don't get in trouble. Best to make it look like an accident. But remember, I don't want to see it coming. Take me unaware. Well, that's up to you, I suppose. I'm going to go about my daily life, such as it is, as if nothing has changed. Make your move when you wish. But please, do it soon. Oh, that. When you kill me, take the key to my house. Nothing really worth taking, except what's locked up in the jewelry box. You can have that. Okay, I'm going to pretend everything is normal. Make your move as soon as you can. But let me get away first so I don't know it's coming. No! Not like this! Okay, I'm going to pretend...
Alright, yeah, this one's a little sad, but just like with the first one, it's the reward that makes this one so appealing to me. The second one was more of the journey than the reward, but...
I test them out on myself before I put them on sale.
Alright, so if we go up here, if I'm remembering right now, it's been about 10 years, but I think right about here, he likes to look on the balcony. So we're gonna wait till daytime. Ah, here he comes. It's about 11:30 a.m. And he likes to gaze upon the city. If we do it just right, we can knock him off. Dude, stop it. Stop resisting. Oh wow, maybe they fixed this where it's not so easy. Whoa! Oh jeez, I about killed myself trying to kill him.
But that feeling only lasts a little. I can't just jump.
Oh, here we go. This is how you do it. You talk to him. Today is your lucky day. Push.
What?
Oh, jeez. I don't know why the guard didn't.
Someone really ought to put up a railing. That happens all the time.
Yeah, someone should put up a railing. Looks like. Alright, 8 gold and his house key.
Ready, row! Ready, row!
Alright. He had problems, looks like. Let's see, I think there's 2 things in this house worth getting. Yeah, first of all, the jewelry box, his wheel, and the Ring of Happiness. This is one of my favorite items in Oblivion. Feather on self, 25. Light, 5 foot. Water walking on self, and fortify personality, which is kind of useless. But feather, light, and water walking. Ring of Happiness. That is just an epic combination. Let's see what it looks like here. Let's take off our gauntlets. Yeah, it just looks like a little... It almost looks like the pearl ring, but it's blue, gold band. Yeah, really nice ring. Sells for a pretty penny too if you decided to do that. But if I remember right, I think there's gold stored away somewhere in here. And this is not a stealth character at all, so the light 5 foot doesn't bother me at all. That's kind of helpful actually. Yeah, looks like I was wrong about the gold. If it's here somewhere, let me know in the comments. But the Ring of Happiness, I'm only level 3 or 4 with this character, and it's that good. I can only imagine if it's a leveled item. I'm not sure if it is or not, but if it is and you came back at higher level, that would be well worth your time. Well, guys, oh man, jibber jabbing. Yeah, that was my 3 favorite side quests. If you want to see more, hit the like button. If this video gets quite a few views and likes, then I will make another one of these. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.